YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Do my best each and every day to give you guys the topic, and cryptocurrency. I'm just getting this set up for you guys. We're gonna talk about some Toshi today, guys. We're gonna talk about some Bitcoin. We're talking about all that stuff, but as always, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so don't buy none of this, okay? As you guys can see, Toshi looking extra volatile today. And that's due to the fact that, again, because it's Monday, right? We see a lot of volatility happen on Monday, a lot of price manipulation happening on a Monday. So let's look at Toshi and see how we're doing on some of these more micro charts. We'll also talk about some Bitcoin. But we'll talk about a little Toshi first, and then we'll go to Bitcoin, right? As you guys can see, Toshi Coin still in an uptrend right now on the weekly, having a retest though of a critical zone, which is again what we talked about in the last video. This is a very critical zone for Toshi. Couple things that are playing out right here that again we need to pay attention to, and also a couple things that again could play out against us or in our favor. So as you guys can see, we're retesting the second counter channel here. Um, we could either bounce off of this and see a continuance of our uptrend, or we got a bear flag also forming right here. We got a McDonald's M forming right here. And then again, a possible shoulder head shoulder. I mean, if this thing decides it wants to drop down, there's a decent chance that we do retest this 187 range or something like this. But again, this is a very key zone because if we don't hold this, we could pretty much break down pretty significantly, right? But if we break up, again, our next level of resistance is up at 300. And as a matter of fact, we were right at like 230 or 260, right? Not even that long ago. We've seen two retests of 300. We haven't been able to break 300. But again, maybe if we could rally off of this, we could continue on. You guys could see on our daily chart how we're retesting this lower level here, right? It hasn't been a ton of price action today, but it has been a little bit of red. I think earlier this morning we were like 250 million, and now we're at 251. So, um, not a ton of price action as you guys can see. The past 6 hours, only 0.73 down 0.73%. Trying to make a little bit of some kind of a recovery, and that's again because so is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin dropping all the way down to like 14. Now it's at 15.3. But again, are we seeing this early in the week fake out? That's what I want to know. Like, we seen a good pump on Thursday, and then we seen an early in the week fake out, right? Or possible fake out. So can the market recover? That's, in my opinion, what we're going to be seeing over the next couple of days. Can this market make a recovery? You guys can see we had a rising wedge here with Bitcoin. Then we trended sideways, right? We talk about this sideways movement being a sometimes lack of demand, right? So you guys could see we started breaking back down, and again now sitting in some sketchy territory. Again, we have not made a comeback yet. We are still looking like we broke some kind of a trend on the 7 day. So it is going to take Bitcoin having some kind of good solid rally. But one thing that we know about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is heavily manipulated. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We can totally find a bounce out of this range. Um, Especially if you look at some of these more macro charts, right? If I'm looking at not the logarithmic, but if you look at this all-time chart here, this could be a bull flag forming here too, right? And this thing could really rip up and have some significant upside if it wants to do that. One thing that we do need to pay attention to, which again we've been talking about the entire time, is this shoulder head shoulder, right? We don't want to create another shoulder here, right? We got a shoulder here, a head here, and a shoulder here. And somebody was saying that Bitcoin needs to see a retest of some lower zones, and in my opinion, that would happen if we see a rejection in this zone here on our 1 year. But again, just looking very manipulated right now, Bitcoin, right? Is this a fake out? Is this a Monday fake out? And then again, we're gonna start seeing the market start moving later on this month. We do know that rate cuts are supposedly supposed to be on their way, but again, where are they at though? I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think that our market's gonna start moving pretty soon? Also, what are your feelings on Toshi? You guys think Toshi can make a comeback, or again, is Toshi going gonna start cooling down? Because look, we got a little bit of a bear flag forming here. I want you guys to pay attention to this too, right? We got this rising wedge forming here. It created this shoulder head shoulder on Toshi on the 4 hour. And then look, we dropped down. We had two rejections off this second Kellner channel. And again, look, this creates that bear flag, right? The flagpole. You see the flag. And then look, what do we have right now, right? Another flagpole with the flag. This could be another indicator that, again, we need to see another leg down on Toshi. But we do know that 250 million is a good zone of support. So again, maybe we hold here. Maybe we don't. I don't know. What are you guys' predictions? Do you think that we hold this support zone and Toshi Coin is going to go rocket to a billion? Or do you think that this thing needs to start cooling off? We're pretty much in that zone of indecision right now. So let me know in the comment section. Also, if you guys are not yet joined in on Patreon, join us over on Patreon. We need you, bro. Join us over on Patreon. I'm going to leave you guys the link. Check it out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.